You ever just meet a fictional character for the first time and you wish they deserve everything? A character who is struggling and you just look at them and just wish they deserve much more than this. It's those type of feelings you will get to know when reading My Happy Marriage. My Happy Marriage is a beautiful series about love, trying to find happiness in life, and moving on from a dark world. This will be a first impression review, as I only read the first volume so far, but reading the first volume was so very entertaining. A drama story you want to invest as much as possible. I think what makes this series draw attention to the most is its brilliant protagonist, Saimori Mio, and her story of finding happiness. This story is set in the Meiji era of Japan. Mio is the eldest daughter to the noble family, the Saimoris, but her whole life she was treated differently due to her mother dying when she was very little, and her father remarried to a previous lover. The whole family just treats Mio as the outsider and the mistake to the family name. Mio has been forced to live her life as a servant despite being blood related to the father, but he has no sympathy for her and doesn't really care about her at all. Meanwhile, her stepmother and half-sister treats her like filth, a disgrace that is unbearable to look at. So, we agree. This family should be set on fire. Mio is a very calm and collected girl who had to carry years of abuse from the family, which made her create this trait where everything is her fault, and she has to apologize for it. She's reaching the age where she's old enough to be forced off to marriage. But to be honest, you wouldn't be able to tell if they would do it for her or not. Would they give her up to get rid of her? Or would they not, only because they wouldn't see her as a value to make connections with other families? Mio's life in this house is being a servant, which she has to do all the chores, and during one day her friend Koji from another family came for some business. You can tell they have a close bond, where Koji cares for Mio and understands her situation and wants to help her. Personally, what I see in this guy is something else. He looks like the type who acts all friendly and cares for Mio, but later on, he becomes a sketchy and a creep in a way. Yeah, you know that type. I could be wrong, but I just can't stop looking at Koji like that. During that day, Mio gets called by her father, and it turns out Koji will be marrying her sister Kaya, while Mio is married off to the Kudo family. Mio is then forced to move out of the house and live with the head of the Kudo family, Kyoka. There's been things going around him saying how he's had multiple fiancées in the past, but left due to his coldness towards them. Things weren't any different when he met Mio for the first time. The reason behind his coldness is that he can read people, and normally what he reads from the previous fiancés were full of greed and self-centeredness, so he doesn't really want to try to open up with meeting with Mio, thinking it's just going to result the same way as normal. But he will soon learn it is the direct opposite of that. This is the story of how these two characters get to know each other and hoping to make a marriage out of it. During the next few chapters, Kyoka will start to learn more about Mio, and that she doesn't really act like other girls her age, especially from a noble family. Despite Mio feeling out of touch, when she interacts with him, she just feels unworthy to be loved, and when he starts to open up to her, she will start to feel stuff other than just pain and dread that she normally feels. Literally the moment when Kyoka sat down, ate the food she made, and said it was delicious, Mio began to cry, and you could tell how much it meant to her, hearing someone compliment for doing something herself. My Happy Marriage builds up this relationship and shows how this chemistry helps both characters. From there on, we get to see Mio get the love and affection she deserves. She gets taken out to places, wears beautiful clothes, makeup, and gets treated like a human being. And Kyoka will learn how to open up to another person, and he found something he chooses to take care of and shares his happiness with. We explore how Mio's life gets better now that she found someone she can love and found a place called home. After interacting with this series, you get to learn a lot of things from the characters, which helps make this story worth continuing. I love Mio. She's a very special girl that really deserves everything. Seeing how Kyoka makes her happy would even make the Grinch's heart melt. Kyoka may seem like a cold guy, but inside, he is a really strong and caring guy. And he is the perfect person to help Mio live a better life. For the family, fuck them, honestly. I have never felt pure hatred for a fictional family in a long while. You would want them to suffer in hell to treat kind girl like Mio, who didn't even do anything to them besides being their servant. The art style really sets the theme and setting really well, especially for the period it's portraying, and it matches so well with Mio, shown at the beginning how much she's in pain, and you can tell from the eyes how much dread she has to live with, and then in a few chapters later, her eyes start to light up and her expressions start to get warmer. Seeing a Mio panel is always so damn cute, man.
That's the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
My Happy Marriage truly showed great promise from the first chapter and volume, and I absolutely can't wait to dive into this series more. This is the series everyone should try, and we need more people to appreciate this gem. This is a manga adaptation of a light novel, so I'm not sure how much it adapts or even if it's good, but I absolutely enjoyed it. It has a manga, it has a light novel, and we got the anime as well, so please give this a chance. You would love this. My Happy Marriage is a beautiful drama, and I can't wait for what's going to happen next in the future readings. And if I completely sold this to you, thank you for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you have enjoyed this and love My Happy Marriage, leave a like, subscribe for future content, and comment how much you love it as well. I absolutely can't stop talking about it. Thank you guys for watching, and sayonara.